Hello, Super Smash Reviewer fans, and I'm back with a new game. Actually, I don't really know where these games are, and I don't know which games I'm gonna do. Are you looking for some games? Yeah, I am. Then hold your hand out. Okay, I'm ready. Here it comes. At least there's not another one. Oh wait, it comes with the Game Boy Advance pack. The games we're doing today is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. The difference between these games are really minimal, so there's no point if you get a different one. So if you're a Game Boy Advance owner, you would be getting the red one, and if you're a DS owner, you would be getting the blue one. The start menu, all you gotta do is click New Game, but for me, I already beat the game. Like practically almost done with it anyways. The story for this game is pretty much, how would you like to be a Pokemon for a day, or more, if you want. They ask you a couple of questions, and then you answer them with your heart, and you get to become a Pokemon, which is pretty cool. But the story for this game is that a hero has been transformed into a Pokemon, and it's your job to save other Pokemon because everyone has been captured by, technically not captured, but been hurt by storms and natural disasters. So, you go on this mystery dungeon trip everywhere, and you just help people. Just ask them questions, and they help you. If you need help, they'll tell you what you need. Come on, how long can they talk? My gosh. Thank you. Anyways, the difference between each game is pretty much nothing other than the DS and the GBA version, so it's pretty much exactly the same. So, if you want to, if you can buy both, there's no difference, it just helps you. So if somebody has a Game Boy Advance version, you have a DS version, you can't really help each other. As you can probably tell, this game has a lot of cool graphics, just like the Game Boy Advance one. Like Leaf Green and Fire Red. But the main plot about it is that it's RPG, so if any of you RPG lovers have this game, it would be a cool game to have. Okay, Pikachu here. And you have to check the mailbox daily to see if you have any mail from people who need your help. Well, if you're wondering, I just kept on switching from blue to red. So if you see Squirtle, that's blue, and if you see Charmander, that's red. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this could take a while. Again, the controls for this game is pretty simple. You just move around with a directional pad. A and B pretty much don't do anything other than B makes you run. And then X and Y pretty much do nothing in the field unless you go to a dungeon. It's pretty easy to do. Which I'm going to now, so I'll demonstrate what I'm doing. So in the dungeon, there's a number of attacks you can do. Every Pokemon has 4 attacks they can use. You can see my Bulbasaur's attacking that Synchron. Oh, the stairs. Those stairs take you to the floor below, or up. You can click the B button to see your moves, and then can I use Ember? Just scratch. You just fight off your enemies, and then just pretty much do that. Run around, and if you want X and Y, still don't do much. Oh, because it's the Game Boy one, so these things are called Pokemon coins, as usual they have it in the real game. The only good thing about this is that there's no humans, which is a big depression, or could happen to be a good depression. So anyways, this game is pretty cool. It has all these cool graphics for a GBA game and a DS game, which is pretty cool. The controls, the story, yeah. The story is pretty mysterious, so even if you read the comic Gingy's Rescue Team, that pretty much gives it all away. So if you read that comic, I wouldn't recommend it, which I also have. But if you did read it, it's okay because it doesn't give up everything. Okay. The only con I see in this is the number of ways to get out of this dungeon. Because when you try to get out of here, there seems to be a dead end. You have to turn all the way around just to get around. What the heck is that? And then all these Pokemon start chasing you, and then your friend is just attacking when you need to run away, especially when you're out of health. If I was at 1 health, I have to run away and get some health. Oh, another thing. If you click A and B at the same time, you can gain your health back. It's right here. I don't want to fight this guy, and I'm trying to run away. My friend here doesn't want to. He thinks he's so smart. He wants to fight. What happens if you're fighting a Zapdos, buddy? Would you like to die? I don't think so. And another bad thing is, if your friend dies, you die. How convenient. Well, other than those two cons and okay, can't you go through there? That actually looks like you can go through there. Okay, now that was just a waste of graphics, turning out just to see that there's nothing there. And even though the map is in front of your face, it still doesn't really help, because the blue thing could mean stairs, and you waste time running all the way. Oh my gosh, they don't even tell you when they come. This game's fun, but it's annoying. And as you can see, I did beat it once, and I deleted everything so I could do it again. Let me get out of here. Oh, so come on, you're not wasting my time. Well, that's pretty much it. Out of a 5, out of a 10 actually. Out of a 10, I give this game probably 8.5 for the good story and the good graphics, but for the annoying dungeon stuff. Till next time, see you later.